Hi everyone, it's Wednesday the 10th of August and this week's challenge is the Heavies. We've got Star Hero of Guardian Carol, which I'm really excited about. She's one of my favourite heroes, really good fun to use with both melee and range, although it does seem to work a lot better with range. Before we get on to the weekend events, I just want to say that this is my first week as a guild leader. I set up my own guild this week and currently full, but probably won't be next week. So if anyone's interested in coming to visit or want to join me, just give me a shout in the comments. So with that out of the way, the weekend events are metal component event. So we've got only metal components in after mission crates, and you'll be able to trade up your low rarity metal components to better rarity in the trade shop. So you'll be able to get some more legendary ones if you still need them. We also have this weekend discounted guild gifts. So you can treat your guild mates to some nice gifts at only 100 gold a go rather than the usual 400. So share the love this weekend. So let's have a look at the maps. First one is Armoured Compound. So this has a lot of armoured walkers on, hence the name, and also one tank, which can get quite annoying. It will start quite close to you, sometimes even within striking distance. Princess getting charged up with the Rosita's assault rifle is going to be really useful on this one. And then someone with fire to set the tank on fire, and then just keep it all burning and away from you. So yeah, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Before I get too much further, just want to say that throughout all of these maps, Princess and Mercer with Guardian Carol leading are just going to be absolutely insanely powerful. Princess, because with Rosita's assault rifle, she pretty much charges every turn. And Mercer, because if you've got a piercing weapon on him like the bulldozer, he can do massive amounts of damage in one hit, even killing level 54 walkers without cookies, for instance. So those two are givens on pretty much all the maps. However, if you want to take a melee team on this, then a bruiser with the riot shield and a warrior Zeke with a interrupt weapon to keep the tank away, you're going to be fine as well. If you're doing that with Guardian Carol though, you probably don't want fire on her because they will burn into brews. The next map is Roadrunner. Not had this one that long ago, so you probably all know this is going to be quite an easy one. Loads of space, loads of only a couple of riots and a tank. Kill them all, not much more to say. Probably can use a few different teams on it if you want. It's not going to be too much of a problem. In fact, if you want to challenge me on this map, give me a team to use. Don't make it too ridiculous, like Mel, Jerry and Tara or anything like that. But a half-decent team you'd like to see me use on Roadrunner, and I'll give it a go at difficulty 54 before Nightmare, and you can see how it goes. Just leave your suggestions in the comments and I'll give it a go. So anyway, the next map is Getting Burnt. If you've seen my commentary videos before, when this map set's come up, which is far too often, you'll know this is my most hated map. It just takes so long and it's just really frustrating. I'm going to be using the easiest team I can, which early on is Threat Reduction, and later on is Princess or Mercer, just to get charged and kill the walkers whilst creeping around that end corner and hoping there's nothing on the blind corner. On the map, you need to open the 3 crates, one in the bottom left, one in the top left, one in the middle top, and then get back to the end. Please be aware that you can open the gate at the top next to the end, the 3rd crate, to get back to the exit. You don't have to go all the way back round. Not much more to say other than the incoming comes in along the bottom line, so you can spawn block down the bottom right whilst you're making a move to the left, and they also come in at the top next to the top left and middle top boxes. So the next map is Swat. One of the few maps where the starting spawn is exactly the same every single time. So it always starts in this layout, which suits a warrior and a scout with interrupt like Mercer's Axe, so you can stun those two and interrupt the other. Early on you can keep the threat down, which always comes in the same place as well, which is 3 boxes, one from the right at the bottom and the 3 boxes at the top right. It also starts with 4 riots, which are unaware, so they don't move until you make them move, allowing you to go in and stun them with a bruiser if you want. Aim of the map is to open the far right SWAT van. When you open that, 4 riots will spawn, and you need to kill those 4 riots to activate the exit line. So it looks a bit like this once you've let them spawn. You can spawn block quite a few of the riots, and by putting other walkers there and your people. So you can see here only 3 came out, and I think I said 4 spawn, it might have been 5, I'm not 100% sure. You can spawn block them, as I say, but be careful to at least allow 1 to spawn, otherwise you will not be able to finish the map. So make sure 1 can spawn. You don't have to kill the original riots which are on the map, but if you don't kill them, keep an eye on the ones that are spawned, because they're the only ones you need to kill. I use melee on it quite a way through, but taking Princess or Mercer is going to be a lot easier. Get into the bottom right hand corner as quickly as possible, get your stun wall going, and then open the crate and focus on those few that come out. Not much more to say on that one. So the next map is BBQ, or Barbecue. This map has 6 or 7 tanks on it. Used to be one of the worst maps and ended up being quite an easy fun map in the end with the new heroes and weapons we've got. So taking either Mercer, the Bulldozer, especially if you got the Ensnare version, Fire with Guardian Carol and Yumiko, or you can also take Princess instead of Mercer with the Rosita's Assault Rifle, or Mercer with the Rosita's Assault Rifle will be even better. And just charge up, keep them away from you, and just keep taking a load of damage off them. You can even put Shane in there probably up to a point and bunch them up and then explode them, so that's quite fun. But yeah, shouldn't be too much of a problem. If you are having problems, let me know in the comments and I'll try and give you some further advice. Oh, I almost forgot. Beware the top left, because there's always a tank up there as well. So make sure that you aren't stood up there when you make some noise at the start, because he'll come around the corner and get you. Anyway, next map is Double Trouble, and I've left the best till last. Not a very nice map at all. 2 tough walkers, 2 tough tanks to kill, 1 at the top left and 1 at the far right. Incoming, which comes in on the line and to the right and to the left. And it can get very dicey, this one, especially in Nightmare when the incoming comes in really quick. Fire is going to be a friend on this one towards the end. Early on you can take threat reduction, take your time, and as long as you can kill the normal walkers easily enough to keep the threat down, you can take your time on the tanks. Later on you're going to want Mercer's killing power and fire to take them down. The right hand side looks like this, and the tank can always often start miles away. So you can, 2 things you can do here. You can take Shiva, which gets everything's attention and gets the normal walkers and the tank coming towards you, or you can try to use Hoachi, which will you can get all the way over there and at least hopefully hit the tank. If you're there on fire, even better. That's the way I tend to try it nowadays. If not, hopefully you've got its attention and not got the other's attention, allowing you a bit more time to get yourself sorted. other than that, not really much more to say. You could also try a starbound rifle and shoot through to it in the first turn. That'll work as well. But yeah, I always go left first, try and kill that one. And then by hopefully it's on fire and coming towards you, and it's got a bit less health left on it when you get to it. Daryl's Rosita's assault rifle is going to be real helpful on this one with Mercer, with him doing big damage and crippling everything, just to keep everything away from you. It's going to create a lot of threat though, so you will want to try and spawn block the line when you can. Horrible map, but hopefully everyone will be able to get through it. I'll do a couple of different teams. Hopefully one of them will help you out. Any questions, give me a shout, and thanks for watching. Bye.